Hi students, good morning. In Cost Accounting 1, today we are going to discuss in detail about the most important topic is installation of a costing system. Okay, there are totally 8 topics, 8 headings. Let's discuss in detail one by one. Before that, we need to know what is meant by a costing system, meaning of the costing system. Okay, the costing system is nothing but the costing system is not just a theory. It is very important. It is something all the businesses uses daily for survival and to earn profit. Okay, so the costing system is like a business control room. Okay, got it? So I'll explain you with a suitable example. Let's take a small restaurant. Okay, so restaurant owner daily spend money for rice 2,000 rupees, vegetable 1,000 rupees, workers wages 3,000 rupees, gas, oil and electricity, water spend 8,000 rupees. Totally, restaurant owner spend total amount daily 14,000 rupees. Okay, but the restaurant owner must to know how much cost he daily spend. Okay, which food items gives profit, got it, and which food items causes a loss. Okay, so this costing process, this checking process is called as a costing system. Have you got it? Okay. Okay, so let's come to the first point, study of a business operation. Okay, before installing the costing system, every business or every company need to study where the cost is goes, what is the nature of the business. First point. Okay, processes. What is the products or processes? And the third point is the department. How many departments we need to start the business to installing the costing system. Okay, then flow of the machines, flow of the materials. What are the materials flowing here? Okay, let's take the t-shirt company. Okay, how the t-shirt companies works by purchasing the cotton. Okay, cutting the cotton as a t-shirt. Okay, and stitching that stitching as a t-shirt. Okay, then packing that finished t-shirt and selling as a t-shirt, selling the t-shirt. Got it. So the management understand where the most money spent. Okay, which department needs more money. Okay, so the textiles or that t-shirt companies studies, or any textiles, any companies need to study how much cotton required, usage of cotton. First point, labor hour, machine time. Okay, before installing the costing system, every companies need to study these and all. Okay, let's come to that is called study of a business operation. Got it? Let's come to the second point, determination of objectives. Okay, so a company decide to installing the costing system. Okay, so lots of the objectives, maybe the objectives are cost control, to controlling the cost, fixing the price, for profit measurement, for the objectives for reduce the wastages. Okay, these and all may be the objectives of to installing the costing system, needed to installing the costing system. Say for example, a restaurant owners ask why food prices increases, food cost increases. So the restaurant owner needs to know and needs to reduce the cost of the food. Okay, reduce the wastages. Okay, so let's come to third point, identification of cost centers and the cost unit. Okay, so there are 2 points here, identification of cost center and the identification of cost unit. Let's come to the first point, cost center. What is meant by cost center? Cost center is nothing but cost center is a department of cost occurs. Got it? What is meant by cost unit? Cost unit is nothing but the units are measured. The cost unit used for measuring the units. Okay, let's come to understand the identification of cost center. Okay, and cost unit, identification of cost unit. Let's know one by one, okay, in detail. Let's come to identification of the cost center. I will explain you with the example. Say, let's take the mobile phone company, mobile phone service center. Okay, it has totally 3 sections. What are the service sections? Repairing sections. Okay, so repairing sections allotted the technical cost. Okay, the second one, spare part section. Spare parts sections allotted for the material cost. Okay, and the third section, customers inquiry desk. So the customer inquiry desk allotted for the cost center as the employees salary. Okay, so this is called as identification of the cost center. Let's come to know the identification of the cost unit as a example. Let's take the same example, mobile phone service center. Okay, so the mobile phone service center, the mobile screen replacing the mobile front screen. Okay, so it calculated as the per mobile cost. Okay, let's take the installing the software installation is a service cost. Okay, it's calculated as a service cost. Okay, let's come to changing the battery. So per battery cost. Okay, it's calculated as the per battery cost. So the management knows very well, the management understand where the cost more cost spent. Okay, which sections needs how to calculate per product, how to calculate the per services cost. Okay, how to calculate the per product cost, how to calculate the per services cost. So the cost center helps the businesses to know where more cost is spent, where more cost occurs. Okay, and the cost units help the businesses to calculate cost per product and services. Got it? Let's come to the fourth point, selection of costing methods. Okay, so each and every different businesses uses the different costing methods. Here we discuss for 3 costing methods. What are the? Job cost, batch cost, and process cost. Which cost is suitable for the hospital? So hospital has the different patients. Okay, if you take a hospital, it attended different patients. So patients related to which cost? Job cost. Okay, so hospital job cost is suitable for the hospital. Okay, which cost is suitable for a fruit juice factory? So in juice factory has a continuous process. Okay, so that the process costing is suitable for the juice factory. Okay, so which cost is suitable for packing the biscuit? So if you packing the thousands and thousands of biscuit, we need a group of people. Okay, so batch cost is suitable for the packing the biscuit. Okay, so let's come to discuss about designing forms and records. Okay, so each and every business, each and every companies prepare the documents, slips, register, records for recording the cost. Okay, let's take the government. How many how many raw materials received in how many cloths issues recorded in slips. Okay, how many workers are working in the government? Take the attendance in the attendance register, signing in the attendance register. How many times machines are used? Machine usage time calculation for recorded in a record note. Okay, these and all files, forms, slips, reports, documents helps to calculate the exact cost. Without these forms, reports, records, documents, management cannot calculate the exact actual cost. Got it. So let's come to the sixth point, setting up of a reporting system. So above that reporting system, monthly cost sheet, monthly profit, and a workers efficiency report. With this, management takes the necessary steps to control the cost, to get more profit, to earn more profit. I will explain you with the example. Let's take the supermarket. Okay, in supermarket, monthly report says management from seeing the monthly report, monthly cost sheet, management comes to know vegetable loss. 20,000 rupees vegetables are spoiled. So management takes the necessary steps to avoid the vegetable loss. How can the management take the necessary steps to avoid these vegetable losses? It increases the storage space, increases and provide lots of discounts, okay, to avoid this. In this way, the management avoid this company, that supermarket avoid the vegetable spoiled and vegetables losses. Okay, then management comes to know electricity bill increases in 15 to 20 percentage. How to management take the necessary steps to avoid this loss? How to reduce the electricity? So management takes the necessary steps that old freezer takes more consumption of electricity. So replace the old freezer, okay, and switch off the unnecessary consumptions of the AC. In this way, the electricity bill reduced. Okay, then the management comes to know from this report, from this document, from this cost sheet, that damages product during the transportation. Which product? Say for example, milk product damage during the transportation. So management take the necessary steps to avoid this product damages, packing the double packing the milk. Okay, then during the transportation it takes more attention, okay, takes more carefully delivered during the transportation. In this way, that a packing that the product damages is to be avoided. Okay, these are the setting up of the reporting system. Let's come to training staffs. All the companies has to train workers learn how to record the cost, how to maintain the cost report, how to fill the forms, how to raw materials need to know to record the raw materials. Okay, need to know, need to learn to maintain the register, to avoid the wastage. Let's take the government. Government workers are well trained to record the issuing the material, recorded properly, maintain the registers properly, avoid the wastages. As a result, the wastages are minimized to recording this report. Okay, because of the workers are well trained. Okay, so efficiency production gives the efficient productions. Okay, so mistakes will be avoided, mistakes totally avoided to appoint the trained staffs. Okay, so give the frequently gives proper training to the staffs to avoid these and all mistakes. Okay, let's come to implementations and review. Okay, so finally, the all the companies installing the costing system and review regularly. Okay, so I will explain you with example. Let's take the car workshop. Okay, so through the review, car workshops know most cost spent for engine repairing. Okay, so after reviewing, a car workshops decided to change its purchasing spare parts purchasing method is to be changed. So automatically cost reduced, its profit is increased. Okay, so these are the 8 topics. I hope you understand very well. These are the topics related to the installation of a costing system. Okay, Do you have any doubt? Please comment it to the comment box. Thank you. Take care.